One championship back again with a double header. Yeah, the obviously the Lumpinee stadium fights on the Friday. Following night, we get one fight night number 12, Superlek versus Khalilov on Amazon Prime Video. And what can we say? Another high finish rate. Let's go top down. Superlek, who is currently the number one contender for the lightweight, no, flyweight even, flyweight. Let me catch myself. Muay Thai. He is the champion of one kickboxing flyweight division. And he had a catchweight bout with Tagir Khalilov, who has been looking very, very good of late. And what took place was absolute destruction. Superlek came out and was aggressive. Apparently, he was ill. That's why he missed weight, hence the catch weight. He was ill on that fight week, etc., etc. But as soon as that bell went and it was time to go, he went. He went straight from first. He missed second, straight into third gear, and he was just push. He was just aggressively pushing Tagia around. The elbows were just crazy. There was a lot of elbows thrown. Tagia is tough as hell, got rocked, and it didn't necessarily recover after that fact. It was a bloodfest to a point. The ref had to, he had to save him in that second round. Technical knockout, super leg looking tremendous. Chatri Sichutong and the matchmakers. This is do it, man. You already had them Rodtang and Superlek. You already had them like, matched up. Let's do it. Let's do it a minimum of a two fight series. Yeah. Let's go for each discipline. Let's do kickboxing if you want to do that first, then go back to Muay Thai. But ultimately, this should be a four fight series, depending on the outcome. Because, like, Rodtang is very entertaining. He's very entertaining. Superlek has been looking tremendous, and his finishing capabilities as well. That would be a serious fight. And at the moment, I guess you could call this recency bias, but with the last two performances Superlek has had, I'm actually taking Superlek versus Rodtang. Yeah, man, this is a serious fight that they need to do, man. A super fight. Let's get the promotion out there. You're excellent with the promotion. Let's do this here. Let's do this. Gary Tonen. Who does he have like some kind of issue with his hair or something, or was that his hair dyed? He had patches all over his head. He seems to have that a lot. Maybe it's some because with jujitsu they get a lot of like was it ringworm they can get and all that from the mats and all that. I don't know what's going on. Besides the point, took on Shamil Gazanov, and Shamil was piecing up Mr. Tonen. Oh my days. Clearly one well, if he was doing the 10-point must system, which is not scored, it's the global rule set. Shamil won the first round. Clearly. He was bossing up poor Gary Tonen. Gary came out in that second round with some kicks and some nice little combos and stuff. Got the takedown. He Gary is definitely improved on his feet. Um, some of the stuff he says can be a bit cringy, at the end when he's doing the interviews, but he got him in a very slick leg knee. Was it knee bar? And he said like Shamil was on some vibe like, yeah, we'll just hang out down here kind of thing, you know. I'm not necessarily in that much danger. And then next thing you know, you hear him scream, turn over and tap. Trustfully, there's not too much long-lasting damage, but yeah, that was nasty. Mr. Tonen did his thing. I think for Shamil, he made it. He showed his full-rounded skill set, mixed martial arts wise, heavy hands. I think he made some some decisions which were wrong. He should have kept this on the feet. I think again, yeah, this should have just kept on the feet as much as possible. But very interesting to see Shamil back. Gary Tonin, who got next? Are we gonna go with Mr. Nguyen, the situation? Ton Lee, interim thing? Let's do this, man. Let's get this popping. Like, what's going on with that division? We haven't had the champ defend that there yet. Moving on to heavyweights, Amir, the decorated Greco-Roman wrestler, took on Justin Johnson, Joyce, or however you pronounce it. He's a Canadian fella, real tall, gangly of sorts. And we got a first round submission. Amir looked very good. So much to improve from his no, there's definitely improvements, man. There's been improvements in every fight. Um what was interesting was the altercation after that as well. After his first round submission, he was screaming, he was hyped up, he was saying all kind of stuff. Malakin, me want the thing, man, me want the belt, and all this kind of stuff. And Malakin jumped over the rope, got him in a single collar tie. Mitch Chilson, the dragon, was in between, like, yo, just chill out, guys. I mean, the size comparison. I mean, these are two giants in the ring. And he did his thing, man. He had a big smile on his face, like, yo, let's not do this now, gentlemen. Let's not do this yet. You know, let's get the contract signed. Let's sanction the bout even, and But that was quite entertaining, man. That was real entertaining. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wakamusi, I can't remember his name. Yuya, anyway. Matsu, is that it? Anyway, yeah. My Utes dangerous, man. My Ute is dangerous. I think he's moving up. He missed weight. He's moving up or something like that. Something happened. I think he missed weight on this one as well. And I think he's moving up. Yeah, yeah. So, so we got a problem. We got a definite problem in whatever division he's going to be in now. There was a problem before. Clearly, he's got a little bit older. He couldn't stay in it. Whatever. But Yuya, people who know, we got ourselves. Feed him, man. Feed him some more contenders, man. Let's get him up there and let's get a title bout with this gentleman. Aaron had a lot of hype. Had a lot of hype. I'm sure he was making his debut, and he came across Akbar from Kyrgyzstan. First round TKO. Absolutely beautiful. Go back and watch the highlights. If you haven't watched the highlight, actually, you know what? Depending if you're casual or if you're hardcore, go back, watch the highlights. If not, go watch back the whole events. The finish rate, we're looking down. Here's another one. Lara, she should not have been in that fight. She should not have been in that fight. Sorry, young lady, I can't pronounce your name. I can't. PGJ. She's a monster. She was mollywhopping the poor girl. Um, took no damage. Get her back in. She's only a young girl, young lady as well. Get her back in real quick, man. Quick turnaround. Let's get what, two more fights at the most. If we can have another, well, depending on who you feed her, we can have another spectacular performance. This is fast tracker. Give it 100,000 contract into one, and let's just turn this thing up, man. I was very impressed with the performance. Grappling. Mikey Mutsumechi's sister Tammy. Not the best. not the best. She performed better than her last fight, but I don't think she was um happy with her performance ultimately. She they've faced off before as well, and apparently they're training partners currently or formerly. Pardon self. So that's a little odd. Here we go. To start it off, man, to start off the card, we have a third round TKO. Moldova slash Russia taking on Bulgaria. Uh, Rishu, that it was a competitive back and forth, man. It was definitely was. It was competitive until it wasn't competitive, and Shamirov got the TKO victory in the third round. All in all, a very good card. A very good card. The event before, let's go to the event before. I might as well add this on. Let's go to the event before. Yeah. I want to highlight a specific fight on this. Again, let's look. Second round TKO, third round TKO, knockout by the first round, knockout in the first round, knockout in the first round. Look, the finish rate, unanimous decision. Now this is the fight that I was very impressed with. Even this little Ute as well, um, from Malaysia and United States, he put on a good show as well. But let's get on to Yadkek Yad Yadlek Pek whatever. My Utes from Thailand took on the Australian fella, Jordan Godfreyson. That was a really good back and forth. Now, this is what I find odd and strange. Obviously, I'm not a judge, and I am new to the beautiful art of Muay Thai. I am a newer, sort of crossover. Jordan won that fight 2 rounds to 1 at a minimum. At a minimum, there's no way you could have given the Thailand fella, was it Atachari? Atachari? How you could give him a split decision victory? He just did not do enough to win that. The third round at the most you could give him. The first 2 rounds, I don't know. Jordan did very well. I think this may have been his debut because I don't recall seeing him fight before. But Chatri should be happy. It was a very entertaining fight. The fans have to be happy as well. He put it all out there on the line. Unfortunately, didn't get the victory, but heal up, quick turnaround. Trustly, maybe a month and a half, we can see him back at one Lumpinee again. But yeah, that concludes the review. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Adios.